Hey, you're right. So, Dave and I aren't on social media, so we've got no way of sharing our pictures and videos. So, what I've decided to do today is to put all the pictures and videos of our recent trip to America together and put them on YouTube. We do have a lot of footage with us going to New York and Universal and Disney World, so I'm going to do it in 3 installments, and this first installment is New York, as the title would suggest. I do apologise for the fact that the washing machine is on, but we do live at a kennel, as most of you know, and this is actually the quietest room of the house, so apologies for that. So when we first arrived, it was too early to check into the hotel, so we decided to go for a walk. It turned out on the next block was actually Macy's and the Empire State Building, which was pretty cool. I did see a megabus, which was quite strange. I thought that was a UK-based company, but as you can see, there's a bus here that says rides for $1. Times Square turned out to be just down the road as well, so we thought, well, we're waiting, we might as well go for a walk down there. It was absolutely crazy. You saw things like people dressed up as characters and naked women with body paint on, and here's a video. So then we decided to go back to the hotel. On the way back we saw this homeless guy. There were loads of homeless guys, but I had to take a picture of this guy because, you know. We got back to our room. It turned out to be the Nikola Tesla room, which was the room that he died in and lived in for 10 years. These are the views. We were on the 33rd floor, which was mental. Even though it was quite late, we did decide to go watch a show. We ended up seeing Chicago, even though it's absolutely knackered.
It's great. I've had 2 coffees. What time is it?
5 to 8.
In the UK?
1 o'clock in the morning.
We're going to watch Chicago.
So then we left Chicago like zombies, absolutely knackered, and we got the privilege of seeing Times Square at night. It's absolutely crazy. Like, I can't believe that anywhere can be this busy and that people would choose to live here. It's something I could not do, but it's an amazing place to visit, I've got to say. And then we got the opportunity to take a view of the room at night. So for our second day in New York, we decided to go with the south side of the itinerary that I'd put together, which meant that we had to get the subway, which was a very enjoyable experience. It was very different to London, not a very easy system, but still very good. We went to the 9/11 Memorial Museum. We couldn't go in first. We went early to avoid the queues, got our tickets, but we had to wait. But just seeing the fountains was absolutely moving, even for someone like me that doesn't have human emotions. We went across the road while we waited as well. Got some breakfast in a very modern shopping mall. Inside there was so much to see. We spent so much time there. We was there for about 3 hours. Our feet were killing and it was only just coming up to lunchtime. There were things there like the steps from the building that they'd managed to salvage that people had been escaping from. Artists had tried to recreate the colour of the sky that day, and there was vehicles that had tried to rescue people and suffered damage. And also outside there was the One World Trade Center. After this we decided to go to Little Italy and Chinatown. Very different to the Chinatown in London, I have to say, but it was very, very good to see. We did get some lunch, and what do you get to eat in Chinatown? Obviously, McDonald's. After this, we decided to go for a walk and see the Brooklyn Bridge. We probably should have got the subway because our feet was killing already as it was from the 9/11 Memorial Museum. But everyone says that you have to walk on the Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm really glad that we did. It was very, very busy, but there were some great views. It was something great to see. It was worth having sore feet for. I mean, just the pictures look amazing, even though it doesn't give justice to what it was like there at the time. The views of the buildings was astounding, and there you can see where we were earlier that day as well. Final thing on the itinerary was to go on the Staten Island ferry because I didn't want to pay money to go see the Statue of Liberty. It's something that a lot of people advised us to do. I was quite surprised how small she appeared. I know we only saw her from a distance, but she's a lot smaller than I thought she would be, having seen her in films and stuff. We did have family that went over the week before us and went in the head, and they agreed it was very, very small. On the way back, I did have a bit of froyo, which was lovely. Froyo. Day 3 was going up north, and the first thing that we saw was the Rockefeller Center. It's not the highest point in New York, but it's the one with the best views. Or so people say. I have to agree from what I've seen so far. In fact, I'll let this video do the talking for me.
Check this out. Get the video. Let's go find David.
Hi.
I'm taking a picture.
You know your video.
It was absolutely crazy. I mean, 70 stories high. The Empire State Building apparently has over 100 stories, so that is higher, but this was high enough for me. It was absolutely incredible. The next thing on our itinerary was the one I was most looking forward to, and that was Central Park. It was absolutely amazing. It was everything I hoped it would be, and more. It was so big. There was so much to do. Just being in a city where it seems like there's no green anywhere and it's all like urban and modern, it was just amazing to have this green refuge right in the centre.
Look at all those chickens.
And then something Dave was really looking forward to was Central Park Zoo. It was really good. I always love seeing animals. I'm an animal person, but it was very, very odd to be in a place where there was animals outside, yet car horns feet away. It was very out of place, I must say.
Why are they constantly flying? I don't understand.
It literally looks like a video. It looks like it's not real.
Being in such a condensed city, it was very easy to forget there was a world beyond such a condensed, self-sufficient space. But I think the zoo really did help combat that. After the zoo, we went for a sit down in the park.
You got it. David? Hey!
Did you enjoy my fat feet? I did. Anyway, after that we went for a walk around the park to get to another bit. In this particular bit there was a lot of remote control boats, which was very good to see. You could have hired them, but we chose not to. We also see a statue, oh bugger off, Alice in Wonderland.
Hello.
I like to know.
So yeah, we saw that, and then we saw the John Lennon Memorial, which was very good, and then we just sat. We just sat and watched cars go by and just chilled just outside the park, which was very good. Saw the Chicago bus. Had to take a picture of it, obviously. And then we got the subway back to our end of town. Went to a shop for some snacks, and Dave had to get a picture of the Cheerios. Then we took the opportunity to get some good pictures of the hotel. It was the New Yorker, which is a very good hotel. It was very big with celebrities back in the day. We chilled for a bit and then decided to go back out to figure out the route to get the train back to the airport the next day. Then, after the lower midtown madness, we decided to go into Macy's, where Anne treated herself to a Macy's bag. And then we treated ourselves to breakfast at the TikTok diner. The breakfast was epic, and by epic I have to say diabetes. Then we got a double-decker train to Newark Airport. It was quite weird. I've never got a double-decker train before. To be fair, it's not something I even knew existed. And then we got on the shuttle, which took us to our terminal.
We like the front.
Please hold on while the train is moving.
And then we said goodbye to New York. So, yeah, that was New York. It's something I'm glad I've seen. It exists, but I don't think I'd ever go again. It's one of the most busy places I've ever seen. It's like London on steroids. You can be walking down the road and people will be bumping into you, but you won't mind because it smells like donuts and hot dogs, and then all of a sudden it'll smell like piss and there's someone having a fight right in front of you. But the next part of the trip was Universal, which will be in the next video, which you'll enjoy. I think that went alright. What do you think, Rilo? Rilo? Say hi. Oh. Bye.